These are my beetroots, first batch of the beetroots, you can see, ready to be harvested, and I'm going to harvest them today. These are multi sown and also planted in the same place. For example, this is the one, those purple colored beetroot planted. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. They grow up like that. And example, look at the way they grow up. They're fantastic. So you can save a lot of space. And see, look, there are 2 there. And look, there are 3 there. So this is how I do the multi-sowing. Look here, there are 4. The variety of beetroots I sown in the first batch are 3 different varieties. The one here is called Red Ace, and this one is called Boldor, and the other one you can see completely different color of the leaves. It's called Morello. They are not yet ready to be picked up. What do I do with these leaves? These beetroot leaves, what do I do with these beet leaves? We cook them like a spinach. They're really tasty, and we have started cooking these beet leaves for the past 3 years. Earlier we didn't know that we can cook them, but nowadays we don't leave them, so we cook them and we eat them along with the lentils, or you can do a stir fry and fry on their own. They're really tasty. It's like a spinach with a lemony taste, really nice. I definitely recommend to try beet leaves. Now after I harvested, I basically separated the good leaves and the bulbs, and I cleaned them up. Now you can see these are the 2 varieties I harvested, which is the Red Ace on the right and Boldor on the left. And the leaves I mixed. These will be cooked for lunch today. Most of the people ask, when exactly you decide to harvest your beetroots? It's very simple. There is no thumb rule like you have to harvest the beetroot at certain stage, a certain size, nothing like that. I generally harvest when they are a bit tender. For example, this can be harvested in maybe 3 or 4 days time. That will do double size in 3 days time because of the weather is around 25 degrees. If you leave them too big, the taste is slightly different. Somehow we don't like it. Most of the others might like it, but the taste is different when they go a bit bigger. And some people, they leave it for 6 months and they harvest, and they're literally like a woody. Even you have to use the hard knife to cut it, otherwise it's very hard to break the root. So my theory is to see the size of the bulb. If you think that's good enough, that can be cooked and you can harvest it. The tender you harvest, the taste is much better. That's my theory, but it depends on person to person. If you see, I leave the tiny ones after I pick the big ones from the same place. I let them grow. In a week's time they'll pick up. Here I left one there, and similarly there are places I basically left some of the ones which are not ready. I take the module tray like this, put the compost in to 80% of the deep, and then I put 2 seeds per each module. And please note, there will be more than 1 seedling per 1 beetroot seed. So that means for 2 seeds I could get 4 or 6, sometimes 8, it depends. The reason why I put 2, if one seed is bad seed, which is like there is no life in it, at least the other one will come up. This is the example seedling ready to go on a ground. These 2 are Detroit 6 and Boldor, that yellow one, varieties, and they're ready to go on. This is the next bed to be harvested, and this bed only got 3/4 of the beetroots, and I will harvest them maybe in few days time. You can see the size of the beetroot already, and another one there, so they're ready to be harvested. So like this I got 4 beds. One is harvested today, 3 more to go. This is my first batch only.